I just got something. But I think I'm okay with it. I don't know. Sneezing. Oh, yes. There's this and this and this and this and this. And now we get shots, RSV, COVID. What's RSV? RSV is another one of them. Yes. It's still, yeah. It's another model. Yeah. And they're recommending it. They're recommending that those of us 65 and older. And the COVID. And I thought, okay, I'm good here. I got my brother or somebody at the end there said, I got COVID, RSV, and then the flu. And I thought, I guess I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, they recommended 5. So maybe I can get that. You want to go into the you have a liver permit? Oh my gosh. Yeah. The doctor said once a month, next month, and RSV. They go on it. And they're so similar. They go on the real. So there's a bunch of it's just a new world. It is. Where is she? No. Yeah. And a flu shot, yeah, it's become like yeah. Oh well, if it keeps you well. And then pneumonia, and then what's the other, shingles, yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, well, better be a big question than not. Well, if you look at all the statistics, those that didn't get them. Oh yeah. So I mean, where's common sense at? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, I just I hadn't had those flu shots. My pneumonia would have been a lot worse, Oh, that's kind of scary. Yeah, it is. It is. Because you got hit pretty hard in the lungs. Yeah, tons. And what was the other thing? Oh, I had the first time I came out with shingles shots about 10 years ago. It was 60%. I got that and took that, and then 7 months later I got shingles. So now this new one is like 90 some odd. Yes, it's much more effective. It's a 2-shot thing. Shabbat shalom. It's a 2-shot. So yeah. You had your shingles shot? Oh yeah, my brother, he went all on me about pain and this and almost dying from it. And then told me, James, please, you don't want to go through our please go to shingles shots. So I mean, he really, so I did. Yeah, good. Because he was in a lot of pain. Yes. He's not the kind of hyper. I mean, he wasn't really suffering. Yeah. As you get older, of course. Well, what they're saying, this is what I like to think. What they're saying is, yes, sometimes it will completely protect you. But, and in the cases, you get hit, you don't get hit hard. Exactly. I can live with that. Oh, absolutely. Right on. Yeah, so it's a good thing to do. So it's a good thing you got the flu shot. How's the flu? Not the flu. No, but the pneumonia. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm planning on writing I'm going to do it one of the advertisements. We got it. Yeah, absolutely. Hey! I saw you call. Sorry, I was not back to you yet. Your phone call. Oh, okay. Should I do? Oh, all I was going to do is ask if we want to do tomorrow. Hummus, at 12:30.
just the following, November 11th.
November 11th, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Okay. I thought we had a special one.
It's a special one, November 11th.
November 11th, okay.
Good.
Should I bring something?
I don't know how else I go. It's interesting. Yeah, so we do a special tour on center, which is usually in that tour. We do a special one that in the center, which shows on November 11th, where essentially it's going to be about private law. It's going to be awesome. So it'd be hard, but we need.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, you think about it.
Yeah, only think about it. Yeah. Okay. 82. Welcome to Friday. I've never seen Friday before. No.
Very
What's the reason? What should do you think of the July? Yeah, all the minutes are. Oh, man, sorry. I didn't hear him. I do. I call my plan on the goal is to look at that situation. Yeah, most people your age will be pretty into those illusions. Yeah, I can't believe you know what you do.
I don't think anybody has experienced it, and that's God checked to do that.
This is the permission. This is
I do know the prayer.
Okay.
So, are we doing this thing?
I guess you are. Yeah. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome.
Hello. So the trick is to really choke up on this man.
We're gonna light the candles now, which is on page 120 of your prayer books.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter the sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, to peace and love.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Getting shrubs over there. Okay, we're now going to continue on page. What page? We did 128 maybe? Is it 128 that we started on? 128. All right. Hine ma tovu manaim shevet achim gad yachad. Hine ma tovu manaim shevet achim gad yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manaim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manaim shevet achim gam yachad. Okay, let's move it a little bit over to page 138 for L'chad Odi. And tonight we're going to recite paragraphs 1, 5, and 9. When we reach paragraph 9, I'll invite you all to stand up and face the entrance as we greet the Shabbat bride. L'chad Odi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'yedi bor echad, Hishmi Anuel Hamuyuchad, Adonai Echad, Ushemo Echad, L'Shem L'Tiferet V'L'Tila. L'chad Odi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. L'chad Odi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, Kiva ore kumi ori, uri shir daberi, Kivod Adonai elachad negila. L'chad Odi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. L'chad Odi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Please rise. Boi v'shalom, ateret bal'am, gam b'smicha uvtzolam, tochem umnem, am segulam, boi chala. L'chad Odi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. 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 You may be seated. Moving now to Shalom Aleichem on 142. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hagadosh Baruch Hu. Boechem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Ni melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Bachuni l'shalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon. Ni melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Seichem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Turn the page to 144. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah Be'elma divrach erotev yamlik malchuteim B'chayechon yv'yomechon U'chayei dechol beit Yisrael Ba'gala, ba'gala Uvizman kariv V'imaru, amen Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach Le'alam ulal me'al mayan Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar v'yitbromam v'yitnaseng V'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalam Shemei d'kedusha b'richu Le'elam min kol birchata v'shiramtam Tushbechata v'nechemavta Da'al miran be'alma v'imaru, amen. Turn to the Baruch Hu on page 146 and I invite you to rise with me. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach, Le'olam Ba'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach, Le'olam Ba'ed. You may be seated. Let's read together in the English on top of page 149. It's hard to compete with that cuteness going on down there. Okay. Praise you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. Moving over to 151, let's read the English on top of that page together as well. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Moving over to the Shema on 152. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malechuto Leolam Avad. 154. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol avecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meyodecha v'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinartam levarnecha b'divartam ba'am v'shivtecha b'veitecha Uvliktecha havaderech, ushofbecha uvkumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot beinenecha, uktavtam al mezuzo beitecha, uvisharecha. Lema'an tizgeru v'asitem et chol mitzvotai, v'tem kiroshim leloechem, Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzitziechem meretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet. We now move over to page 158. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot osei fele, nora tehilot osei fele. Lie, 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 lie. We now turn to Vishamru on page 162. Here we go. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. B'nei Uvein, B'nei Yisrael, Oti le'olam, V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, Lasot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Kisha Shem Yamin, Asa Adonai, Asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et hashabat lasot et hashabat ledorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, Shavat vayinafash v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Now moving to the Amidah on page 164. When you arrive there, I invite you to stand with me. Adonai sefatai tiftach uvli agita hilatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftach uvli agita hilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol v'Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasei Avot Imahot, U'Mevi B'Kula Livnei B'neihem, L'man Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Kol Atah Rav Yoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Marit HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayei HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Berofei Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato, L'Shonei Afad, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, U'Midom Melach, Melech Meimit, U'Mechayem, U'Matmir Yeshua, Ne'eman Atah L'Chayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol. We will now continue silently until page 180. You may be seated whenever you like. Say shalom bimroma, huya say shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, vimru, vimru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimroma. yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Yisrael. 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 Okay, some words of Torah. The institution of the family is a powerful notion in the Torah. In Genesis, we witness not just the beginning of the universe and the introduction of the first people on our earth. We experience their relationships with Adonai and with each other. These relationships embrace the family unit as a means of survival and continuity. Adonai doesn't begin Genesis with a society's worth of people, but with the ingredients of making a family, a couple who will one day bear children and become parents. And families are not the only way to distinguish relationships in Judaism. Some relationships are defined as villages. We see this especially in Eastern European towns, most famously preserved in our literature through the stories of the wise people of Chelm. Some relationships are defined as tribal, which we see among the 12 tribes of the Israelites. We see Adonai's relationship with the Israelites change through a monarchy, in which Jewish relationships are experienced through the lens of a kingdom. And we even see examples of lonely individuals who have deep relationships with Adonai, like the prophets Elijah and Elisha. Yet our tradition prioritizes family relationships as a means of human continuity. In the story of Noah, for example, Adonai does not save a village or a tribe or a kingdom amount of people. Adonai saves an extended family. At the end of the story of Noah, each of his 3 sons is expected to have families of their own who will repopulate the earth, a family-centric perspective of continuity. Then our Torah zooms in into our first patriarch and matriarch and introduces a problem plaguing humanity's continuity since time immemorial: infertility. The great enemy of family planning was both horrible and ironic for Sarai and Abram. Abram, meaning mighty father, could not become one. Furthermore, by the time we get to this week's Torah portion, Abram has been renamed to Abraham, which means father of nations, and yet still they have yet to bear any children. A great tension was created by God's choices here. Abraham and Sarah are considered old by their own admission, and the Torah reveals that Sarah has undergone menopause. Things become even more complicated when Hagar, Sarah's maidservant, bears a child, Ishmael, on Sarah's behalf. And Sarah, who was the architect of this arrangement, is suddenly forced to face a difficult truth. It's her body that's preventing this baby, not Abraham's. I've always had a deep respect for how honest our Torah portrays our heroes. And Sarah's reaction to this development is ice cold. She grows deeply resentful of Hagar and Ishmael and makes their lives so miserable that they must leave the family unit, which is so consequential and necessary in our Torah's narrative. Thus, in another ironic twist, the mighty father, the father of nations, must bid his son Ishmael goodbye forever. So it's unsurprising when Adonai visits Abraham and Sarah in the form of a strange man, that she would be scornful to his news that of her bearing a son in a year's time. A laugh that must have sounded like a grunt of disbelief escapes her lips. How can a strange man have the audacity to understand the way women's reproductive system works? And yet, this is the very backdrop we learn of Isaac's birth, whose name means laughs. A miracle is achieved here to showcase God's power in our Torah. God has the capacity to make couples fertile even when they struggle with infertility. The miracle of what a family can accomplish for the Jewish people is on full display throughout the story of our matriarchs and patriarchs. And even as the Israelite stories move from the familial model to the tribal one, each tribe identifies themselves as a member of Jacob's family. So it's frustrating that randomly Adonai orders Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac. A strangely vengeful moment where God is announcing that just as Adonai can create families, so can Adonai take them away. Adonai then demands that Abraham and Isaac take the painstaking journey to Moriah, where the sacrifice was to happen. And even though it turns out that Abraham does not need to sacrifice his son, it's still a nail-biter of a story. And what does Adonai hope to achieve from this ridiculous request? God provides a son for an infertile family, only to then threaten to take away that son and disrupt the very purpose of a family in the Torah, human continuity. And I always experience this story with much heartache on behalf of Isaac and Abraham. Yet finally, it occurred to me that perhaps I should be thinking of myself when I experience this story. Perhaps the revulsion, anger, and outrage I feel while reading this story is the point of the story. I'm certainly sad at the plight of the Israelites throughout the Tanakh. I feel bad for the slavery, the lost 10 tribes, the twice sacking of the temple, and the diaspora of the Israelites. But the story of the binding of Isaac is a deeper kick in the gut compared to these much bigger destructive events in Israelite history. Its narrative elicits a visceral reaction when a parent is forced violently to undo the very thing that defines them as a parent. And perhaps this is the message, that no matter how big a civilization gets, it can still be dissected into family units. That our emotional response, triggered by the binding of Isaac, is all the proof we need to value the importance of family as a means of human continuity. It's also a great reminder that our feelings are an honest way to understand any story. Instead of asking ourselves, how do characters feel in stories, maybe we should be asking ourselves, how do we feel about these stories? Our feelings provide the important values that we need to understand the stories that we experience. Thus, our emotional reaction to the binding of Isaac is just the Torah's justification of the importance of family for human continuity. Thank you. We now move to the Misa Berach, the prayer for healing, which you can find on page 371 of your prayer books. In our own community, we're thinking about these people: Ross Rumack, Frank Erskine, Haley Goodstein, Bob Goodstein, Alice Bortnick, Nita Gibbs, and Hannah Diedrich. If there's someone who you are thinking about, please feel free to say their names out loud or in your hearts. Misheberach Avotenu Mekor habracha le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mikor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We now move to the Elenu on page 587 of your prayer books. And when you arrive there, I invite you to stand with me. Elenu l'shabek la'adon ha'kol la'tekidu la'le'yotzer breshit Shahu samchel kini le'chedek shemo V'ger alenu lahamlik malchuto V'anachnu korim U'mishtachavim u'modim Lifnei melech Malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 591 of your prayer books. We gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Love each of us with the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech. May we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace. V'nemar l'haya Adonai l'melech kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. We now turn to the Morris Kash on page 598 of your prayer books. And in our own community, we're thinking about these yard sites this week. Del Donahue, Hilda Harris-Nathan, Hyman Levine, and David Rumack. If there's someone who you are thinking about, please feel free to say their names out louder in your hearts. Zikaron livracha, may the memory be for a blessing. Yit kedal v'yit kadash shemei rabba. Be'elma divra chayotei v'yamlik malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chayed l'chol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarak la'olam u'lomei almaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitbromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitole v'yitolal shemedu kudusha barichu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. L'chaim aleni ve'akol Yisrael v'imru amen. Aseh shalom b'imromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleni ve'akol Yisrael v'imru amen. Is the one who creates harmony on high, bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say amen. Okay, you may be seated. All right, announcements. Okay, so tomorrow we got normal, just minyan at our Shabbat services at 10:30. And then on Sunday we have religious school starting at 10 for the Shabbat time machine. And then we have a couple things going on next weekend. So next Saturday, we have an extra special Torah Uncensored. So normally Torah Uncensored is online, you need to sign up for it. But this one is going to be here in our building at 12:30 after Shabbat services. And it's going to be about learning about the history of the conflict in Israel. So it'll be taught by Rabbi Obloth, and it'll be from 12:30 to 2:30 on November 11th, which is a week from this upcoming Saturday. So that's please come to that if you want to learn more about that. He'll be teaching all about it. And then also next week we got Mitzvah Mall. That's Sunday starting at noon, so that's November 12th. And please come to that. That's when we have a bunch of nonprofits come in here, and we invite a bunch of people to come and help the nonprofits out by just giving them whatever they need. So there'll be music, there'll be birds, and there'll be food. So please come on November 12th for Mitzvah Mall. Then we have our normal prayer, our normal minions every Wednesday at 8:30 over our Zoom room. We have a morning minion, and then every Thursday at 8:30 here in the building we have a morning minion. What am I forgetting? Right, Monday at 6:30 p.m. we have this program called Enough, and it's about stopping gun violence. And it's this interesting program where there's gonna be, I think, like 6 plays being read that's written by youth, and that's being done throughout the entire country. It's a countrywide program, and the one that's happening here in Anchorage is happening in our synagogue. So that's Monday at 6:30. You're welcome to come to that. Thank you. Here in person, yeah. 6:30, yeah. I don't think it's on Facebook. We're not running it. We're just hosting it. Yeah. What else? Anything else I'm forgetting? Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes. So next Friday we will have our children's service at 6 p.m. and then we'll have another more grown-up service at 7-ish p.m. Still trying to figure out that 7-ish time, but yes. So, and then we'll have Oneg in between. It's a big party, so please come, bring food for Oneg, and just, yeah, it was a blast last month when we had it. So we look forward to seeing you all there. And anything else I'm forgetting about? Yeah, next week is kind of a big weekend for us. We got a lot going on next weekend now that I think about it. All right, well, please join us for Oneg tonight, and we'll be there momentarily after our closing melody, which is going to be on 647, Ozi V'Zimrat Yah. I have that memorized finally, yeah. It takes a little while. Ozi V'Zimrat Yah Vayahili Lishua. 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 Shabbat Shalom, y'all.